Hey there, thank you for stopping by. In this video, I would like to explain to you how a coaching session works. If you have a challenge in your life right now, or perhaps a goal, or you want to live your dream and you are wondering if life coaching is for you, I trust that this video will help. In a coaching session, the coach will set up an environment that is non-judgment and safe for a client to bring all of them into the session, the good and the bad. The session can be conducted over the phone or maybe through a Zoom video meeting. So that means a coaching session can take place no matter what part of the world you are in. If you're in the same town as the coach, perhaps they have a base where you can actually go and meet with them in person. There are three distinctive paths to coaching to achieve profound results. Together with the guidance of the coach, you will be able to look at some of the challenges that you are facing and some of the goals that you desire. And then to go through a change process so that you are moving and living towards the future rather than holding on to the past. The first stage is to clarify what the actual problem is. Now, there are two types of problems. The surface problem, which is the problem that the client is most aware of. And then just below the surface problem is the risky problem. The risky problem sits just below the surface problem and is actually the core to the problem that the client brings to the session. So what do I mean by this? Now, let's say a client goes to a coach with a problem about being angry all the time. And the coach will need to look at what is happening below the surface to cause the client to be angry. It could be a fear of failure. Maybe it's a fear of being exposed that they are broken on the inside. Perhaps they had a defining moment when they were young and developed a fear of being rejected or being judged. The second part to the coaching session is finding the goal. What is it that you really want to achieve? So for me, I like to ask some really good questions, get my client to be really clear on what it is that they really want. What is it that they ultimately want in life? And where is it that they are heading? And with coaching tools and models, I get the client to live in that moment of their future, in the moment of their goal, as if they are in it in that moment in time. I use questions to ask them to see what they can see, to hear what they can hear, what are they feeling, and also what are they saying to themselves when they're living in that moment of their ultimate goal. And the reason why I get the client to do this is because I want the client to feel the goal on an emotional level. Because it is with an emotional reason to the goal that a client will be more likely to overcome any obstacles that may get in their way along the journey. The third part is the change process. Experts in the human psychology say that what the mind conceives, the body believes, and that it is on an emotional level which is where true transformation takes place. So once the coach and the client are very clear on what the problem is and what the goal is, they then go through the process of change. Albert Einstein says that insanity is doing something the same way over and over and expecting a different result. So if you are sick and tired of maybe the results you're getting and you want to create different results, perhaps it's time to start changing the thinking. You see, because Albert Einstein also said the same thinking that created the problem cannot be the same thinking that will fix the problem. So the change process is sitting down with a coach, looking at the way at how you think and how you can change your thinking in a way to creating a different result. The process of change is to let go of something rather than creating change. Most people don't realize that for change, it's all about letting go of the past. We need to let go of our old way of thinking, the old way of thinking that held us back, the old way of thinking that stopped us being the person that we wanted to be. And these are called limited beliefs. So it's changing a limited belief from, like, for example, no longer saying I have unlimited potential, I have limited potential. A better belief would be I have unlimited potential. Coaching is a journey, and for some people it will take longer than others. But once you are able to raise awareness of your thinking and the things you do and the things you didn't know before, you start to expand the potential of your capabilities and realities. Coaching isn't for everyone, and if anything in this post relates to you, and perhaps you liked what I have mentioned in this video and you want to give life coaching a go, I trust that this video has given you some value. Perhaps you'd like to be coached by me. What I suggest is having a look on my website, go through to my social media channels that are on my website. My website is thepathahead.com.au, and I hope to hear back from you later.